Hey everyone, Tony Dragon here, and I'm reacting to today a new episode of Dragon Ball Z Abridged, episode 54, hashtag Cell Games. Um, Thankfully I wasn't spoiled by anything. I mean, I technically already see the series, but I mean in terms of the jokes, at least I hope not, because hashtag Cell Games is actually trending on Twitter. Thankfully I don't, indulge too much in Twitter. I'll stop by every now and then just to clear out my notifications and messages. Um, but for the most part, all I saw were just people going around actually hashtagging Cell Games, and that's about it. Hopefully, some of the funniest things that they were saying were not some of the jokes in this episode. Um, but yeah, the fact that people are actually going around hashtagging it for real, actually, making a trend must mean this is a really funny episode, and this is a really great episode that everyone enjoys. Which makes sense because as I stated before in the last episode, I said that Dragon Ball Z Abridged was getting more serious with its production work. It was clear that they were putting a lot more effort in terms of the writing, in terms of the music, in terms of the in terms of just the general, comedy, but also at the same time drama that Dragon Ball Z was capable. In terms of comedy, Dragon Ball Z had its jokes every now and then, but it really wasn't, for the funnies. So they were able to bring back some of that good old-fashioned Dragon Ball Z drama and intimidation of the villains while still giving us, that good old classic TeamFourStar comedy, which we all enjoy, and probably the main reason we keep coming back to Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Just they just keep getting better and better, and just taking their work with this series much more seriously, and I love that. So yeah, last time it was Trunks versus Cell. Cell clearly beat Trunks, no problem, because Trunks is a novice fighter. He really doesn't, have the experience that most of these warriors do. Now, I could say that Cell himself also does not have that experience, but he does have the genetic material, he does have the memories, he does have, data inputted into his mind from the day he was born. So I guess you can say that, yes, he technically has 17 to 18 years of experience. 17 and 18 years. Pardon the pun, it was unintended. But yeah, he does technically have, I suppose, in terms of just, the data being streamed into his mind as he was being grown in the incubator. While Trunks has only been really fighting for, I suppose, maybe 3-4 years. I think he was training with Gohan for maybe 2. Then he was kind of, I guess... No, because he only fought the androids once after Gohan killed. I know for sure he was training with Vegeta for a whole year in the hyperbolic time chamber. So I'm gonna try to stay safe, like 1 to 3 years. He's only been training, maybe 4. So yeah, he just saw this new form, which was just flexing his muscles. That's all it really was, and thought, "Hey, I'm powerful now." It's like, yeah, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna be able to beat your opponent. And it was proven because Cell was just able to outmaneuver him. Just like, yeah, you're strong, but that doesn't mean you're gonna be able to hit me. I'm glad they actually gave Goku that little quality for his personality. It's like when he was explaining to Gohan how this form is useless, it really showed that Goku was just a fighting fanatic. He only really loves fighting, and when he's talking about fighting, he's actually really smart. Otherwise, he would not have gotten this far in terms of fighting his opponents or becoming the protector of Earth. But most of the time he's the lovable idiot, which I like because in the original Dragon Ball, he was kind of the lovable idiot who was just really good at fighting. It just wasn't as insinuated. It's just heavily insinuated as it is here in Dragon Ball Z. It's just more Um, it's blown out of proportion, but that's why we love him. It's just so hilarious, just the things he can say in the middle of a fight, because he just doesn't get the full concept of communication with others. Vegeta was shown up very badly, and Ender 16 is still one of my favorite characters of this series. He's just so stoic, but I feel like there's a bit of sarcasm behind his monotone way of speaking. Like, he knows what he's saying can be taken in an insulting manner to who he's talking to, but he gets away with it because they can't tell. It's like, are you mocking me? But yeah, what do I expect from episode 54? Well, it's hashtag Cell Games. Obviously, Cell's gonna introduce the Cell Games to the world. But I think the biggest question is, does that mean we finally get Hercule in this series? Do we finally get Hercule in this series? Because I would love to see TeamFourStar's interpretation of Hercule. Obviously, they have to go with the iconic voice, because they've been doing a pretty good job of matching the voices to the original Dragon Ball Z characters for the most part. And Hercule's voice is rather iconic. Everyone knows his voice, at least anyone who's ever watched Dragon Ball Z. But I'm wondering exactly how are they gonna make him even more funny. I mean, he was already, one of the funniest characters ever written in anime. Just how ridiculous, he's able to get away with anything because the world loves him so damn much. So he just got this big head, and now he's out there, showboating when he doesn't have any power behind his words. And it's hilarious how, despite all this, he's able to survive, most of these cataclysmic events. So yeah, I don't know if he's gonna show up, but it would be a great day. It would make my whole day if he did. Really, it would. So let's start the video and find out. So starting the video in 3, 2, 1.
The following is a non-profit fan-based parody. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT are all owned by Funimation, Toei Animation, Fuji TV, and Akira Toriyama. Please support the official release.
Yeah. Still in the hyperbolic time chamber training. Alright, way to go, Gohan. What?
You've been slacking on your mats! Mom? What are you doing here?
I'm sorry, Go-chan. She overpowered me.
Go what? If you fall behind on your vector calculus,
Huh?
how are you going to do your taxes? We don't have the money to pay people for that.
What the hell?
I'm trying to help save the world here. What world is there if you have no idea how to prove or disprove the Riemann hypothesis? The same
What?
world we live in now, I guess. If you wanted to squander your potential and disappoint everyone,
Why does this feel like a dream?
politician. Now, where's your father?
Yeah, where is he? Yes. Where's Goku?
Yeah, this is a dream.
Oh, thank God. Oh my God!
Oh, thank God. Yeah. Gohan has a lot of shit to go through. Oh.
There's something you should know.
Oh my God.
I know.
Love you, son.
Oh, Jesus fucking
Why are
Christ.
you tripping, Gohan? A nightmare.
Gohan's tripping some balls there.
Was it the one where your mom and Piccolo come in, then Cell shows up and kills them, then suddenly he has my face, and it's all like, what? Yes.
Yeah.
That's all good. I've been having that one for a week.
Wait.
I think we've been in here too long. Maybe just a little.
So wait, so Goku seeing Cell with his own face on is like, no, why would I do this? But yeah, but poor Gohan's like, I don't blame you. Like, oh, thank God you're my mom's this. Like, I don't blame you. Gohan goes through a lot of shit in this series. You know, he's gonna have a lot of emotional problems.
So, a development. Cell's gone.
Well, wait, so Trunks won?
No, he split. As in grabbed his metaphorical shit and flew off.
After killing Trunks?
No.
Vegeta?
Nobody's dead.
Yet.
I
Yeah.
think he just got bored and left.
So, we won then?
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's not really a victory. More of a mockery of you.
Oh, jeez, he's taking it pretty rough. It's pathetic. Find some honor and defeat, for God's sake. You must be great from that glass house of yours. We should go check on it.
Krillin, you're walking on thin ice.
I'm sorry. I did my best, but he just toyed with me. I couldn't do anything. And in the end, I wasn't even important enough to kill.
Sucks, doesn't it? I mean, sucks to be you.
Yeah, that was it.
Again, guys, come on. It's just me. Krillin. Everyone's friend. I would like more friends.
Huh?
I seem to have misplaced mine with Cell. Oh.
You've got to be
Aww.
kidding me. I would never be friends with you.
I was not speaking to you. I was speaking to the duck. Well, quack, quack, big guy. Any friend of 18 is a friend of mine. Let's get you all patched up.
Yeah, Trunks, why are you hating on 16? He wasn't in the future that destroyed everything.
Show me the bird and the bee. The B stands for robot. Yes.
What am I watching? I don't know, but I hate it. Well, hopefully he doesn't try and screw this one. Ha! No, Robo.
Nice. Oh yeah, this is he creates the stadium first. That poor guy. That sucky morning, huh? I always love moments like this where the villain is just like working on something so detailed. He's like essentially creating art. It gives them a form of class. They can destroy the planet anytime they want, but they're gonna savor the moment.
Place for myself.
Like fine wine. Oh no!
Son of an emerald horse. Starting again.
Sorry. Oh no, my OCD. Everything has to be perfect.
Vegeta! It's been so long! How was space?
Hello, MILF.
Oh, Veggie, I'm a grandmother now. Call me Gilf.
Your culture is so confusing.
Oh, and who is this last
Yeah, I know, Vegeta. Nothing we can do about it now. It's too late.
Red kid from the future. Leave the swinging for the park.
Ooey.
Now, where Bullman? We got an android in desperate need of repair. Why come to the acorn when you have the mighty oak? I taught Bulma everything she knows. Except the dangers of miscegenation, apparently. Heck, if you're volunteering to help, we won't say no. Just trying to keep the house guests to a minimum. We just got rid of Yajirobe, and we barely have enough food to accommodate anyone. What up, bitches? Where my girlfriend? Else. Alrighty, I'm going to hook your eternal OS up to my system. There may be some involuntary oil release that's natural. And... Good God, how long has this been running? How long has what been running? Well, just going to close that for a moment. Kill Son Goku, kill Son Goku, kill Son Goku. That's the word.
There's the word it is then, yeah.
And then he just flew off.
He only got two mindsets.
Or what he's planning.
Well, plus side, you're alive.
Oh, thanks for the consolation.
Hey, don't knock it. Sometimes you ain't so lucky.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Wait a second. Have all 5 of you died?
Oh, yeah. Jiaozu and I twice. First round was basically just Piccolo's dad being a dick.
Yep.
It's a great club.
I blew myself up trying to kill Vegeta's dumbass friend. Now he's out there making movies or some shit.
Oh, wait. So how did Yamcha die?
Oh, yes, go ahead.
He died fighting valiantly, I'm sure.
On my feet, like a man.
Well, you're half right.
If you're finished picking on Yamcha, never.
We got bigger fish to fry.
Cells out there, we have no idea what insidious plot he's brewing. How did all these squares make a circle? No, it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It bothers me. It bothers me a lot. Get that
God damn it.
Thanks to the schematics Bulma brought me, I should be able to repair you.
Oh.
However, after rooting around in your system for a bit, I've discovered that you're missing an extensive portion of data. Unfortunately, Jiro's server was destroyed with his lab, so...
That is fine. I am my own android. I will live my life accordingly, faults and all.
I could always give you a sick Gatling gun.
Appreciated, but unnecessary. What is that creature on your shoulder?
Hey, so, this is my pussycat.
May I touch your pussy?
As long as you don't crush it.
Hello, pussycat. It is licking me now. Should I lick the pussy?
Absolutely not!
But Chi-Chi, if and when we have to fight Cell again, we're going to need Gohan.
What you need is to get it through your heads. I told Goku he could train with Gohan. I never said anything about letting him fight.
You cannot keep him out of this. He's a fighter.
He's 10.
And he's the third strongest fighter I know.
Who's the fourth?
I'm a fighter too, you know? How do you think I landed the strongest man on the planet?
Arguably.
Do not make me come over there. I will rip your world a fucking sunder. Look, I might be books in and books out, but that's because I want something better for my son, instead of surviving off prize money and welfare. Now, I know that I can't stop him, but if he fights and gets hurt, or God forbid dies, and any of you could have stopped it, there's no dragon in this universe that will save you from me.
Don't make me come over there.
What would you?
It is complete. Perfectly square, a fine marble white, and a full 24 by 20.
How?
Let it go, Cell. You have shit to do.
Is that the last keycap?
Oh.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus, why?
What would you do for a pita?
Come on. You've killed for less. That's not untrue. Hey, so
Yeah.
nothing I might have good old
For a
friends
Klondike
say,
bar.
do we need everyone for this?
I would murder
You guys know
hundreds
how
of
to take
people.
off. I'll stick around and watch for Cell. It's been kind of neat to watch old TV shows. I checked out the country music channel earlier. Did you know that country is actually awful?
Well then, if it's all the same to you, I'm gonna hit the gym.
Not that bad.
Make sure I'm ready for a Cell comes back.
Oh, can I join you? We'll make a day out of it. Get some froyo after. It is my cheat day.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Mind if I join? Maybe we can see a movie too.
Sure, that sounds awesome. I've been waiting for your being sarcastic, aren't you?
Careful, it's learning.
You know, if you're gonna skulk around, you can at least try to not be a total dick about it.
Oh, you're right. Allow me to try again. Hello, Earthling. How's that gaping chest wound?
Just fine. How's your spine?
I'm giving you a 5-minute head start.
Thank you. I'm going to need it. You're very fast.
Where is he? I heard he's here. Where's my baby? You're holding him, darling. No, the big baby. Well, Vegeta's right over there, across from Trunks. Oh, thank God. You okay, sweetie? I heard about everything. Do you need a snack? Maybe a juice box?
Mom, I'm 18.
Oh, right. Stiff drink?
Mom, still 18.
Work your body, work your body. Make sure you don't hurt nobody.
You know there's actual porn on the internet, right?
Pig, you gotta be able to appreciate the classics. It's what separates the perverts from the connoisseurs.
Yes.
You have great glue.
Roshi,
Yeah, he does.
Oh, wait, I love this movie. Leave it here.
Chaozu.
Fine, whatever.
And as you can see, every dog has its... The following contains violence, coarse language, and adult situations not suitable for minors. Viewer discretion is advised.
Oh, better get now look.
Whoa, brutal.
Ladies,
Chaozu's all happy. He's like, yeah.
and technicolor rainbow in between. I am Cell. You may remember me from the following cities.
Yahoy.
If you lived in those cities, you won't remember because you are now part of my biomass as I absorbed you. But that's not what I'm here to talk about today. Today, I'm making an announcement. Please be leaving the planet forever. Please be leaving the planet forever. Please be leaving the planet forever. I am leaving the planet forever. Woohoo! After I blow it up.
Yeah.
One of your planet's Alliance champions can best me in one
I like how he said it that way.
combat.
So Goku then.
Shut up! I am officially hosting a once-in-your-lifetime event.
Oh.
A tournament so grand, it will leave you breathless. I hereby dub it the Cell Games. Be part of the conversation on Twitter at #CellGames. And he's already trending. For all of
Yay!
you
Yeah, he is actually.
World Martial Arts Tournament, I'll be borrowing the rules. No brackets this time, however. Yours truly will be your only opponent. And much like Vegeta's mother, I will accept all comers. How dare. Why'd you take off your shirts? The location of this marvelous event is 20 PS Point
That's
Mark.
true.
If you don't know where that is, blame the cartographers. The games will start at noon 1 week from today. That should give you plenty of time to prepare. Or for those not participating, time to connect with loved ones. Get your affairs in order. Or maybe just kill your boss. Get a purge going.
Yeah.
Because in 1 week's time, well, to give you an idea.
The Purge is a good movie series, by the way. A lot of fun.
Mind, and I'll see you next Sunday. Also, feel free to pray to your God. But spoilers, I won't be listening.
Yeah, because Kami's gone. Shit.
Roshi, what the hell? He said 1 week. I'm using it.
Yes! That's what it should be used for.
Hello?
Oh.
Oh yeah, I saw it. I've already got my promo team on it. We'll have you on a plane tomorrow. You just do some push-ups, sit-ups, and pull plenty of buses. Champ.
I'm your kind director and editor, Kaiser Neko. Thank you so much for being patient with this episode. Expect the next one in a much shorter time frame. In the meantime, check out our gaming channel over on TFS Gaming with Goku's
So-
gonna show you We Happy Few. And for more Abridging Magic, wander on over to Something Witty's channel with a grind and raid for the best comedic loot in Sword Art Online Abridged. Finally, check out our Patreon, and thanks so much to all our current contributors. Without you, none of this would be possible. See you next episode.
Alright, so yeah. You go, Roshi. You use that week. It's like, no time for teasing or no time for the mystery. Just go straight to the porn. It's like, I got 1 week. I gotta use it as much as I can. So yeah, no Hercule this time, but we did get a hint. He's coming in next time. Episode 55 is gonna be a momentous day. It'll be the day the true champ of the earth comes out of the ground and beats the living hell out of Cell. Who is this guy, Cell? He's nothing compared to the champ. I don't want to attempt his voice. I feel like I would botch it, and no one should botch Hercule's voice. No one. He is like a god. And we need a god now that Kami's gone. So yeah, where is Kami? Where is God? He's in the Green Man. The Wondrous Snow's trying to kill us? No, the other Green Man. Why a lot of the villains green? Yeah. This was a good episode. This really was. I mean, once again, they had moments where Cell was very intimidating, but other times where he was just really hilarious, especially with that OCD. It's like, I feel for you, Cell. I feel I got OCD too. When I see that imperfection, just like, damn it. You go through all that work, all that detail, and it comes out wrong. It's like, how? It's like, it's like you're working on this this toothpick Eiffel Tower, and it's only like literally after you're finished. It took you months of getting all the toothpicks just right, and finally, when you're finally done, you actually take a good 360 look around it, and you see a couple of miscolored toothpicks, and you're just sitting there like, where did I get colored toothpicks? The hell? Like, that little spot is now red, orange, green, all those little weird colors, and you're just sitting there like, how? I don't even remember getting those toothpicks. Like, where do they come from? Like, he's like, you were awake 3 in the morning working on it, and you just weren't thinking straight. You just started putting any toothpick you can find without even looking or even thinking, just like, and then, damn it, you finish all this work, and just like, now it's imperfect. Just like, it's gonna irk me all day. But yeah, Gohan's gonna have it has a lot of traumatic issues. I did like the speech that Chi-Chi made. It's like, for the longest time, we've all just assumed she was a bitch that made Gohan this weaker character, and in a way he did. But that's only in terms of the Dragon Ball's universe. We see all these powerful fighters, and when we see one of the more powerful fighters become such a weakling, we tend to get kind of angry at whoever we think did that to him, and we usually assume Chi-Chi. Yeah, you usually see a lot of the hate towards Chi-Chi and a lot of the jokes at Gohan's expense because of how skinny he became in Super. But she made a good argument here. It's just like, yeah, many people would probably be fine with these people's lifestyles. It's like, hey, they defend the Earth, but what about when the Earth is not in trouble? I mean, how do they earn money? Like, prize money? Like, okay, that's fine. But they burn through it a lot, quite easily, because they eat a lot. So, that prize money is not going to last forever. So, it makes sense that she's concerned for her son. She wants him to have the better future, a more secure future, a steady paycheck. The money will never really run out. And he can always, again, get prize money, because despite how weak he's become, he's still more powerful than any average fighter that the World Tournament can produce. So he's still gonna be fine. So yeah, I do like that. The little thing, that little speech they gave her. Yeah, I found it funny. Android 16 only has really 2 settings: the birds or killing Goku. So it's just like, you know what? We're just gonna leave the birds there. It's just like, okay, let's let that overpower that feeling for murder. Again, 16 didn't do much, but the moments he did have were fantastic. Vegeta was also hilarious. Trunks was also really good. And Krillin was also really good at this too. Krillin had a lot of great lines. He's really becoming one of my favorite characters. I'm trying to think here. Cause Krillin, when he's saying, Gohan is our 3rd best fighter, obviously number 1 is Goku. But then when, and at first I thought 2nd was Vegeta, 3rd would be Gohan. But then when Vegeta brought up that who's 4th, I'm sitting there thinking, wait, did Vegeta just say that there's someone he considers 2nd most powerful? And that's not him? Because why would he bring up the question who's 4th, as if he was concerned as to, if he might be 4th? Krillin didn't answer him, so maybe Krillin also himself. But I mean, I don't think Piccolo's no longer more powerful than Vegeta at this point in the series. Goku's obviously still the more powerful one. So, yeah, Vegeta should be 2nd. Gohan, I guess, can be considered 3rd. Does that mean Trunks is 4th? Yeah, I'm a little confused about that line. I probably need to hear it again a couple times to really figure out what they were trying to say with that one. Because now I'm really lost on that one part. Or maybe someone will comment the answer much faster than I can get it. But like I said, all the intimidating moments Cell should have were there, but all at the same time they kept them really funny. Android 16 was really great. Krillin was great. Vegeta, Trunks, all of them were great. Gohan and Goku didn't have much, but Gohan's little dream at the beginning, I almost don't remember that scene. I mean, they're obviously using the original the series, as it was put out on TV and probably in DVD. And yeah, I mean, I remember more about the original than I do for Kai, cause while I was watching Kai, I couldn't help but notice what scenes were cut out. Just like, wait, that's missing, that's missing, that's missing. But yeah, I don't remember that little dream sequence, from the show. I was just like, that's actually really interesting. I mean, you would think something like that would stick around for years, because it's really, really traumatizing. Like, you see Cell come out of nowhere and kill Piccolo and Chi-Chi right in front of Gohan. You would just sit there and like, oh, maybe as a kid when I first watched that, I kind of blocked it out because it was just so traumatic. It's like, oh no! And as an adult now, I'm just barely able to remember it. Like, my brain was protecting me for some reason. Like it did against Donkey Kong's, the TV show and all their songs. I seriously had no idea Donkey Kong had songs in that show. That was so weird to find out. But yeah, all in all, once again, great episode. None of the music really stood out like last time, but I think that's because they're saving the really epic musical scores for the fighting. So I'm expecting some great music during the actual fighting when the Cell game starts up. But everything else was, I consider, really, really well done. Once again, TeamFourStar, you've created some amazing content that I really enjoy. So yeah, next time, Hercule, the champ. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. But I'm wondering, since it's shown here that Nappa is in charge of his PR campaign, like his, for the promo and all that. Will that mean Nappa will actually show up physically? He won't just be stuck in this little room on a phone. That's it. Will he actually be out there promoting Hercule, on the TV, on the news, and will he actually be there with Hercule at the Cell game arena? Because that would be amazing. I mean, with the quality of editing that these guys have obtained, I wouldn't be surprised if they managed to do something similar. They actually take advantage of that and put Nappa in. Obviously it's going to be a drawing of Nappa to allow for more expressions, but I would consider it really amazing if they did that. But yeah, I'm probably more excited about Hercule showing up in episode 55. At least I'm hoping episode 55. Like, that's a teaser. Like, TeamFourStar, I'm taking this as a promise that you are putting Hercule in episode 55. Don't tease me. Don't tease me. I want to see the champ. I really do. So I'll be expecting the champ next time. Join me for that, because I'm gonna be screaming like a little fangirl because I love Hercule. So anyway, until then, I'm Tony Dragon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.